My name is David Stauder. I grew up in a town called Godfrey, Illinois. It's right across the river, the Mississippi River, from St. Louis. My father was Earl Stauder. He grew up in a town called Nokomis, Illinois, which is about 70 miles away from Alton. Nokomis had a population between 500 and 1,000. Very small farm community, sits in the middle of nowhere, corn country. My father carried a knife from 1943 to 1946. The night before I shipped out to go to Vietnam, my family was sitting at the kitchen table. My father, my mother, my brother, my wife, and like I say, Debbie was 10 days old. And my father looked at me and he said, "Son, we need to have a talk." I said, "Okay, fine, let's talk." Dad went, "No, I can't have this talk with you in front of your mother." So my dad took me out to the backyard, and when we got back there, he reached behind his back, pulled out the knife. He said, "Son, now it's your turn." And I carried it ever since. The fighting knife was made out of good steel. The fighting knife had a handle that was made out of leather, and like I said, it also had a leather sheath that the knife was transported in. I carried the knife in my boot underneath my trousers on my way to Vietnam. I did it the same way when I came home. I took the knife, I carried it into, like I say, Tan Son Nhut. I carried it into Cam Ranh Bay, Tan Son Nhut, Bien Hoa, Long Binh, and like I say, Saigon. No matter where I went, the knife was with me. So I carried it my entire tour. The knife is in the museum because of the history. The museum wants it on display. I was told it was made by an old farmer in Nokomis, and he made it for every young man that went into combat in World War II. Scott, here at the museum, thinks possibly it was made by a blacksmith because of the construction of it and how well it is constructed. If you look at the history on the knife's been across the Pacific Ocean twice. The knife has fought in 2 major battles defending the United States. It was carried by a father and a son. If I was going on guard duty or anything, that knife was always with me. I never left it. It never left me. Judy works. My wife works. How MAPS has helped me. My wife works here, and she works in the gift shop. And she has always heard me talk about the camaraderie of soldiers. And she never understood it. I don't think anybody does. But by working here, she says she understands the camaraderie. So we've all been through it.